Hey, how's it going? I have an idea. You know, that spells trouble, right? What I want to do is cut these bottles. This one at the very top here, which is why it used to have a black line. Wait, I can find it. I already started cutting, kind of like right there. You can kind of see it. And then cut this one here, and then this bottle down here. And I want to put these together. So I'm only going to cut this half and then down half and over here, then down at the seam, hopefully. I say hopefully because I don't know if it's going to work. This is I have an idea. It's a learn as I go. What is that on my map? So I just want to see if it's going to work. And then the reason I'm only going to cut them halfway, see they only have half a line drawn, is because I'm going to join them. Let's see. I'm going to join them over here, and they're going to be tiered, you know, like different sizes, I guess. That's the best way to put it. So it wasn't last night, it might have been Sunday night or Saturday night, I'm not sure. Today's Tuesday afternoon, and I did my jury thing yesterday, so I'm done with that for, I hope, for a very long time. Because, no, I do not want to do that. I don't know, I got selected for a panel. There were 120 people on the panel, and I'm happy to say I wasn't chosen as one of the 12 or as the alternate. Well, what can I say? I'm gonna get moving because I'm editing a video right now and I had to take a break. Okay, great. I want to join these, so maybe I'll keep this at the top here. Will that work? This way too. Okay, so the Javalia, I have another one of these, but I don't want to cut it up. What I want to do with that one is cover it with, I've been experimenting with covering bottles with washi tape and with masking tape. So different types of tape, I want to cover the full one with that and make it kind of decorative. So what I was saying was, if you buy this cold brew coffee Javalia, it has, I think it's a yellow kind of plastic wrapper around it with some blue. I got the vanilla brand, so it's a like a blue strip here, and then vanilla in white. And it was very easy to take off the label. It just kind of just cut it down the middle or get it going and kind of strip it off, you know. And so I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't want to mess with that. Cut this one. But the original idea was not to cut. The seam is right there. Was not to, my chair's slipping. Originally, I was going to cut this whole thing around on this side here, but then I thought, hey, do it halfway because, you know, then I can join these together this way, and then this would have kind of a little wall here, you know. Oh, I do have to cut that way. Okay, don't cut down, Tammy, cut up. You're such a cut up. Oh. I don't think I considered that. I think I was thinking cut down this way, but no, I don't want that. I want to keep this whole thing, and I just want this part up here. Where's that seam? So I would have to cut this that way at the top, right? Okay, and then this way. Oh yeah, that's a nice. Okay, it's not exactly. Oh man, it's like slicing like butter, cutting toward myself. Oh, not a good idea, Tammy. Oh yeah, man. Except for that that part right there, which I think I might. Wow, cuts like it's butter. Yay! Nope. Go around. Ooh. And what I'm gonna do is take a little tissue, because this is whiteboard marker. And the first time I put it on there, I put it all the way around, and then I realized, stop, take it off, take it off then. So I knew that was, I went too far. Even I had that idea in my head to just stop there and stuff. Okay, and then I have to get that off, that little piece. So that's, I want to keep that like that, and that's just so I can join it. I think I had a different picture in my head. I'll put it back here. Like maybe I can cut more of it off here. Like I said, it's an idea. Still moving around. Still moving around in my brain, it is. So. I can see. But I do keep the plastic, especially stuff like this that's really easy to cut through. I can use it for other projects, including this one. Okay, so now let's look at it. Like I said, if you get this coffee, this Javalia cold brew coffee, cold brew is the way to go if you have acid indigestion a lot and you love coffee, but you've discovered you can't drink coffee because it gives you indigestion or heartburn or GERD or something. Cold brew is your will allow you to drink coffee without suffering the side effects, the terrible acid indigestion side effects of it. Because in case I haven't told you lately, in case I haven't told you lately, cold brew coffee reduces 66% of the acid that is contained in coffee. 66%. That's amazing. And it makes a much smoother tasting coffee. But if you like that hard stuff, man, the taste of that hard or rough taste of coffee, then, you know, drink it. Then you can hot brew it, which is, you know, get the old-fashioned coffee maker. And the only downside to cold brew is, wow, that, I'm amazed how that cuts, how easily that cuts. The only downside to cold brewing coffee is it takes 10 to 12 hours to do it. So it's not something like, oh, I'm gonna make a cold brew right now and drink it. Nope. Cold brew is not cold coffee, it's just brewed cold. Okay, so I'm gonna do like, ooh, see, I can join those two. Maybe I want to keep those together then, right? And do something like that. How good does that look in there? That doesn't look very good. It's an idea, and right now it's very primitive in this state that I'm looking at. Like, obviously I have to decorate them. I can't just leave them plain like this. I'm not gonna do a hey, how's it going, because this is part 2 of, you know, it's just maybe an hour or so later of, I don't even know, what do I call this? 3 vases, 3 vases, 3 3 holders. So what I did was I did a little more trimming here, and I tried to trim off a little more on this one to make it a little more even, and then I trimmed a little bit on here and stuff. And I did that off camera. So what I was thinking about was just cutting this completely off, because I thought, you know, I kept trying to set it up the way I wanted to do it, maybe like that or something, but I thought, is this really necessary? I don't even think this is necessary. So I'm going to cut these off. Okay, so this is what I think this is more realistic, I think, for me to see. I wanted to see, no, you can't see it, that's a bad idea. Okay, so the plan I had, so I'm just going to put that down, was to not use this cardstock, of course, but to give this this trio of containers a base. And I thought, well, if I give it a base, see, it still touches. So I was thinking, if I cut off like I just did, before I cut these off, I was thinking, if I cut these off, I'm still going to have a touching point. Here I was thinking that the only touching point that these 3 would have would be at the very top up here. And I thought, well, that doesn't really make any sense now as I think about it. So this can touch here, and I can just put like a dab of hot glue, and then a little couple of dabs there of hot glue. But that's the idea that I want to have, is I want to put, I'm trying to get it so that you can, cardstock does not move smoothly for me on, so you see that, like, the 3 different sizes here. And that's, I was trying to show you, like, maybe if I had a cardboard surface. I am just going to use, oh no, maybe not. I don't have a cardboard surface to show you. Okay, I have this. I have an envelope to show you, so maybe the envelope. Oh yeah, that might be better, right? So I could do, I could make the base so that maybe it's a triangle. I don't think I want to do that. I'll probably just make a square base, you know, across. And another thing I was thinking of is using fabric tape. I use this type of tape, double-sided tape, for my fabric tape. So I thought I want to wrap, would this fit the width here? Would fit, and it wouldn't fit like here in these little gullies, but I just got recently my last Amazon craft haul had contained the thin, I wonder where I put those. The thin, narrow washi tape. How many rolls? Like 40 rolls or something, or 48 rolls or something like that. And I could put those in there and then cover this with the fabric tape so that it shows like a contrast type of thing. That's the thought going through my head right now. Blue says hi. Come here. Are you coming to see me? Come here. Are you coming to see your audience? Come here. Shaky, shaky. Oh, you're such a butthead. Hi, Blue. How are you today? So what I was going to tell you is I was watching the Canada Lynx, the videos about the Canada Lynx. What was that? Because because a lot of the markings that Blue has, really, are on the Canada Lynx, like the stripes and he has kind of like leopard spots here type of thing. I see, oh, you see the leopard spots right there. Blue. Alright, steal the show, why don't you? And he only has like tiny little tufts right there on his ears. So that's why I said really only his markings are of the lynx variety. But he kind of has his blue eyes, that's why he's named Blue. And he has kind of like lilac point type of thing. That's a Siamese characteristic. So that's why I'm watching the lynx, Canada Lynx videos. So I'll be back later after the curious Blue has left the area. He's just kind of sitting there, like right there. What are you doing? Oh, are you leaving me? Are you leaving me? Are ya? Don't you want to show your audience that your lynx Siamese lynx characteristics? No, he's leaving. Part 3. Part 3. It's really part 3, take 2, but that will be taken out. So I already picked my colors. I'm going to use this fabric tape. I'm going to use fabric tape instead of coloring them in with maybe alcohol ink markers or something. I was thinking about that. And then I'm going to use this this design here for, can you see it? In between, in the little gully here. Uh-oh. Guest appearance coming soon. Are you coming over? You gonna come over? You can't come over. Come here. Come here. Hey, you're messing up with my lights. Let's go. Come here. Come here, coconut. Coconut, come here. It's okay. Coconut. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Good girl. Is this Coconut? I think she always has like little exercise pants on here. Hi, baby. Do you want to go in here and look out the window? I'm hoping you do, cause I gotta do things, or it's gonna be a take 3. Oh, no, she doesn't want to stay. Sometimes I like to look out the window, get behind the curtain. That curtain was, man, that's the greatest invention I ever thought of. I have to say, attaching it to the blinds. Okay, so I'm gonna use these. I probably won't use all 3, so I'm gonna try and decide here. Since I'm using the green as trim, I think I'll go with this one to see if I can wrap around. First, I'm gonna start with this one. I might need, I'm just gonna wrap it backwards here like this to show you how much extra space I'm gonna have left over. Right there. Oh, and I also want to do the inside, not the inside, but up here to kind of take out the rough spots. Okay, so the idea is that I think in part 2 video I cut the backings off here, and the idea is to line them up on a piece of thick cardboard or something, and then like this type of deal, and then glue the sides together with hot glue, and glue them, of course, onto the base. And right now I'm going with just a piece of cardboard, a thickish piece of cardboard, I think. So I don't have any wooden plaques or anything like that I could use. Okay, let's do this one. And the washi tape, I want to put the washi tape, might have to trim that off. Right there in the gully, and I want to do that one first. So right now I'm just okay, so I can do that. That's a little better. Maybe show the light blue. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put the washi tape in there. I hope that's going to work. Oh yeah. If it doesn't stick, I have glue here to help out with that. I hope it sticks. I don't know. Where's the start thing on this thing? And I'm thinking, these are way too narrow. They're about an 1/8 of an inch wide. Way too narrow for... Really? Oh my God, what's that? Tape tabs. So, okay, what was that? Maybe that was just... They weren't individually wrapped, so... Oh, here we go. Tiny. I think it's hard to... How many videos have I seen where crafters are like, where's the beginning of this tape? And that's for the regular washi tape, you know? Okay, I want to... Okay, wait. Thinking. Can I just... Oh, perfect. My water glass lid. Perfect. Oh, that is cool, right? Okay. It's a little bit... These little things. The little things that bug me. I can't get a grip. It's so tiny. Fingers are so big. Okay. So I got that. And now I'm going to put this on. Maybe upside down so that the green is not right. Like this green is not upside down right on that, because I don't want to take away from that strip there. Okay, so this is what the bottom looks like. That's not bad. Okay, now I'm gonna get the smaller scissors. And yikes, yikes, lots of yikes. I got a craft room. Yay! Tammy has a craft room. This is the towel that covers the camera. And I'm not using it. And I have another towel right here that I use to cover the stuff that's behind the camcorder. It's in the camcorder. Camcorder is resting on a bin right now. One of those 3 or 4 bin, oh yeah, 4 bins stacked on top of each other. Okay, so I want to use, I think I'll use this one, because I want to get this stuff off. if I can. I need 3 hands, one to hold this. Strangely enough, these scissors I'm using right now, these are not Fiskars. The horrors, right? They are an inexpensive pair, or come from an inexpensive set that I bought on Amazon. I need to do a review for them because they are awesome. I really like them. They are not non-stick blades, and they're really good for, like, I think there's even a smaller one that I have in my sewing kit. Yes, you heard that right. I have a sewing kit. I don't sew. My emergency sewing kit, let's put it that way. I was telling a fellow juror yesterday when we were waiting for the judge to tell us if we were going to be on the jury or not. And they kind of went about it kind of weirdly. Maybe it's just me. I've never experienced it. I got to be on a panel, but not part of the 12-person jury. So, how did I jump from scissors to jury? How did I do that? Oh, I was telling my fellow jury panelist member, I don't even know what to call it, that I can sew. You know, I said I took home ec and I can sew, but only for like emergency purposes, you know, like putting a button on a pair of shorts, something like that. So, yes, I've actually done that. The button came off and I thought, oh man, now I gotta sew it back on. I gotta sew it back on. What's with my spoonerisms? That's not even a spoonerism, that's just mispronouncing something. So, okay, there's a little bit of fluffiness there that I see. I don't think I should worry about it too much because I'm not really going to sit and stare at it, you know. I'm going to use it. So that's, it's really hard to see, right? I might, maybe if I put another round of washi tape on there or something. Okay, you talked me into it. Okay, so I'm going to take this, believe it or not, this end, this end of the scissors, and run it down. So I'm not cutting it. I'm just securing it better in there. Oh yeah, that works. I know there's a little bit of plastic that's sticking up right there, but I'm not really worried about that too much. Okay, so what I also want to do is I always have like a strip enough of a strip that doesn't go all the way around, but I have these, you know. So what I'm thinking about doing on the top there, I'm going to do the top, is, how big is this? Is this 1/2 inch? It's roughly 1/2 inch. So I am going to do this. I hear a kitty. Blue says hi. Okay, and I'm gonna cut that in half, I guess. Try and cut it on a line I can't see because I don't even know what that jury panelist and I were really talking about or something. Oh, I told her I had a YouTube channel. And she said, oh, what do you like to do? And I said, well, most of it, I like to do crafting. And she go, oh, what kind of crafting do you do? And I know she was probably thinking sewing, knitting, crocheting. But I said, oh, I like to do... I think I told her that I like to do different things, like come up with new ideas and like little hacks and stuff like that to help out. Like this is a little hack, you know, hacking the bottles to make little storage containers and using up. This could be, this is Dances with Pit Bulls 100 Things Challenge, and this is number something. It's number 4 or 5 or something, and it doesn't matter because when I put it up, then I'll let you know. It'll be in the description what number it is. Why is there hair on this? Why? Why? Because you live in a house full of cats. A house of kitties. Now these will be not in sync with any of the shapes on the top edge there. And what I might do is cut that off right there. Right there. Right there, Tammy. Wow. And put this little gem, I should put it on there. No. On here on my little gate. Where I have a collection of various stickies, mostly duct tape strips. And you can't see it, but my computer is right. I have a computer is here, my tower, and I have these little double-sided tape strips there with the liner on. All these little, maybe some a 1/4 inch wide, some a 3/4 inch wide. And they're only about like that big, that long. Okay, that is cool, right? So, lots of little things can go in there. And my iPhone tripod holder. iPhone holder for the tripod. And some of these paper towel petals. Flower petals, or I can put the rolls of washi tape that I just had. Okay, that was one. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. And did I learn any lessons from doing the little one? Probably not. So I'm just gonna, well, for starters, I need to clean off without cutting myself. Oh, I can use one of these strips right here. I was just telling you about. So this one, I'm gonna do this washi tape trim on 2 of these now, and I am going to wrap it around. I see it. Oh, they can't get in it. That's weird. Oh, wait. Oh, you know, I think that little plastic piece I pulled off before was kind of like a covering, maybe. A little clear covering. This one. Now, there we go. I see it. I see it. Okay. So now let me do this one. I want to get the green one I'm done with, so I'm going to put that over there. Okay, that one's done. So maybe I need to do, oh, bring this back. I'm gonna sneeze. Cool. That looks cool from even from there, long distance wise. Can you see it? Can you see the little lightning bolts in there? That's done as far as I know. Okay. Now, hopefully, I'm going to cover the top first. Really? Really? Oh, there's a nice little piece I'm taking off here. Get that curly cute thing. There's a sharp edge here. That I kind of want to get off. Okay, and then put that in the trash so I don't step on it later. I'm always barefooted at home. Okay. What you want? Do you want to come over here? Where are you? What are you doing? Where are you? What you doing? He's on the back of my chair. Hello. What are you doing, Blue? Do you want to come down here? I'm actually inviting you to come down here. Come here. Do you want to look out the window? No, 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 no. Not a chew toy. Nope. Goodbye. Getting ready to chew my glue bottle. I might not need that anymore, but still not a chew toy. Okay, now this I want to do, I think I'm going to do this when I put this on. Oh. Okay, that'll work, I think. I think when I put this on, I'm going to actually cut this into strips like now. You know, like now, man. And I'm going to do diagonal. those I have to cut into little slits there so that they fold over better. And it doesn't have to be like all the way to the edge there. So that's something to note for in a future video if I do it. That is cool if I do it in the future. That's cool. It looks like a drink cup. It does. Wow, that coffee cup. I'm not done yet. I'm not done with that one, and then I'm gonna probably stop the video and then set the cat's food out and make sure Stormy's doing okay. I've been checking on her from time to time. And it's probably time to check on the cat. The cat! Oh yeah, 12:40. Set the cat's food out. So your kitty don't starve, clean out the litter box, make my cat super happy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go into this, and I think, because it's gonna go all the way around. Right. And I'm gonna have about that much, a little less than half of the tape left. So that's where I need to try to wrap it. And I'm going to, so that's where it is right there. Also, I'm going to cut this lengthwise in half if I can. Let us see how far. Maybe I'll do that first. Because I'm off camera, that's why. Share. Share the activity. Okay, so that I won't need. And then I can use the ruler. Oh yeah. About 12 inches. That's a little more than 12 inches here. Maybe like a quarter of an inch longer. And I'm gonna trim. Okay, the only thing that's off is I think it's right there. That's a little bit off right there. And not right there. I'm not worried about that. But that is cool. I love that. And what does this one hold? This one holds scissors. Scissors. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go put the cat's food out. I discovered that it's easier to just turn off the camera and then turn it back on. When I get it all set out, put the cat's food out, check on the cat, check on Stormy, see how she's doing. And I'll be back, and I have one more to do. Oh, I'm actually done with these. I can put these in my little container. So now I have 2 done.